What is going on, everybody? Today we got the Phenom Event. It starts June 6th, as you guys can see. I'll explain how this whole event's gonna work. Starts June 6th, ends a week later. 6 inning games. That's not fun, but 6 inning games. Now, the requirements are that you're 25 or younger, so no Phil Necro. Thank you, SDS. It includes live series, flashbacks, and legends, so basically anyone. Max team overall has got to be 72. You can't have a player, you can't just tank super low. It's 55 overall. Now, I like the rewards. The 15, it's first off, it's a lot less wins than before. 20 wins, you get the flashback Justin Upton, which I will show you guys here in a second. But at 15 wins, you also get a gold player, and at 10 wins, you also get a gold player, which doesn't seem like it's going to be a whole lot, but you never know. I mean, it could be Gary Sanchez, Springer, Cody Bellinger. You know, for 15 wins that you were going to get anyways, because at 20 you were going to get a diamond. So basically it works like BR. If you manage to get 12 wins, you get a diamond player. But granted, you're kind of limited because it's 85 to 89. You can't pull Mike Trout. But the more you play, I don't even think it will matter, because if you're able to pull Bryce Harper or Machado or somebody like that, I think you'll be quite okay with that. But anyways, let's look at this Justin Upton. I'll show you guys the overall team here in a second, but let's look at Justin Upton once I find the Diamondbacks. This card looks pretty good, but I don't know. I feel like it's just like he might be the Andrew McCutchen of last year. You know, just stupid dominant against lefties, not really anything against righties. He could be a great bench bat, or you could just simply sell him. Obviously, the choice is yours. I would probably sell him, but he can also hit. I mean, 113 power with 55 vision, not to mention 117 contact. He's at least gonna put some serious heat on the ball. Anyways, let's look at the lineup, see what we're working with. The event starts probably right as this video comes out, maybe even beforehand. Oh, there you are, Verlander. Anyways, I tanked the rotation. So we got Trevor Richards. I don't even need to read their names. You guys see them all 55 overall. It is 6 inning games, so you do have to be remotely careful. But I think the bullpen will do good enough, which we have Drew Storen, Edwin Diaz, Lee Smith, Dan, I can't pronounce your last name, Billy Wagner, Jacob, and Jose. So I think this Billy Wagner is going to eat up at least 2 innings for you at the very least. I recommend using this card. It's fairly easy to get. I believe it's 15% on the Billy Wagner Immortal program. Lee Smith, super easy card to get as well. You don't really have to do too much for it. Edwin Diaz is a live series. Drew Storen is a breakout card. I don't remember how you get Drew Storen. I don't remember that, but Edwin Diaz is a live series. And then Jose's kind of just there to tank, but he also throws hard. I mean, he throws 96. His home run per 9 on this card is pretty scary, but should be okay. And he's just there to simply tank the overall. So if we look at the lineup, now you can't use Gary Carter, you can't use Yadier Molina, but you can use Francisco, I believe that's how you say his name, as catcher. Now he's a switch hitter. He doesn't have the greatest power. He's not stupid slow. He's got alright defense. He's got pretty good contact, pretty good vision. So he'll have to do. Now at first base, I'm using Cody Bellinger. And also well, technically he plays first base, but he's going to be hiding in left field, Joey Gallo. Now, a lot of you struggle against Joey Gallo because he's an absolute beast. So if you can't beat him, join him, as Kevin Durant would say. Now, at third base, we're going to use this Mark Reynolds. I haven't used him, so I can't tell you whether or not he's good or not, because I don't even have an at-bat with him. I just got him last night. He could be pretty good. I mean, he has pretty good power around. You can, if you did Hanley's career arc, you can use Hanley Ramirez, which I desperately recommend doing. I decided to use, not Emilio, it was supposed to be Kento Marte. There we go. I decided to use Kento Marte at second base because he's got a little bit of speed with a little bit of contact with being a switch hitter. I would have loved to use him, but he's 26. That would have been great. Now, we do have Hoskins. I pulled him yesterday. Now, you can start him if you'd like. Obviously, I mean, I can't force you, but I want to use Buxton. I think Buxton, if you manage to get Buxton on base and you are able to drive him in, you can do great things. But if you don't want to do that, go ahead, put Hoskins in, hit some dingers with him, and move on with your day. So you really do have a choice there. I have Jim Edmonds in center field for this. Well, actually, he will be in center field. I should just change that now before I confuse myself. Jim Edmonds in center field, Gallo in left, Buxton in right. I think that's going to work out for the most part. We're going to try to hide Joey Gallo the best we can. Now for the bench, we have Jose Altuve, which pretty good card. I mean, he's only really good if you're facing a lefty. He's got good speed. Not to mention, we have a pinch runner right here. It's literally the only reason why he's on the team. Kyle Schwarber's a beast. Yes, he's playing down today, but 93, 97 power, doesn't really matter. And he's just there simply to just doom the overall. So I think this team's pretty good. Now, not to mention there are players like Aaron Judge, Manny Machado, Mookie Betts, and I'm forgetting one more. Can't remember who. But there are a couple oh, did I say Bryce Harper? I believe it's Bryce Harper. Those players can obviously be used. You will see them, but it's not going to be as common because you have to keep a certain overall, and putting 88 players in your team is not going to do very much for you. Although it's ironic that I say that because I have Hanley. So I don't know. It's going to be tough to see what like people are wanting to do, what type of cheese they're going to find, because you know they don't have Phil Niekro this event. So be prepared for some people to find some weird ways to get around it. Maybe having the flashback D Gordon. You might see that. I don't know how old that D Gordon is, but you can see all types of stuff. People find ways to cheese this game. It's going to happen. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. To find some ways to get around it, maybe having the flashback D Gordon. You might see that. I don't know how old that Gordon is, but you can see all types of stuff. People find ways to cheese this game. It's gonna happen. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. To find some ways to get